Hi guys, John here from Total Sounds in Reading. Got the pleasure of introducing you to Matt from Denon DJ. He has brought with him today in store the new Prime 4 standalone unit, which will be available very soon.
Excellent, thanks John. So, come a little closer and let's take a look at the Prime 4. So, world's first 4-channel standalone DJ system, and at the very heart of it we have our 10-inch adjustable screen. Very simple, we just unclip and set our preference using the clips at the back. And also, we're shipping this beautiful screen protector as well.
Okay.
To keep this, when it's in transit, nice and protected. So let's go to our library, and this is multi-touch, multi-gestural. This means I can browse through my crates and playlists, swipe through tracks, and also I can perform really finite searches as well. I can go by BPM, album, artist, genre, also QWERTY search. Let's say for example I'm in BPM, and I can filter down to an 80 range. I can also then even filter that down further by adding either title, BPM, artist, key, rating, length, year, date added, genre, and comment.
Okay.
So very powerful searching.
Yep.
Very powerful searching. Let's get back to our waveforms now. Now I mentioned this is multi-gestural, which means we can pinch and zoom our waveforms. Also, we have our menu down here with our quantize, continuous play options, and break time. Let's see what else is new. So let's go to the menu. We've got a record mode. Very simple. We can actually record to the same stick we're playing off. So let's go to my Prime stick here. I can start recording. I can pause it as well. I'm going to press stop. I simply name it. Let's call this one Total Sounds. Now these save as WAV files, and it will create a folder called Sessions on your stick.
Okay.
Now, a really cool thing about that for the mobile guys, if you're running this at a wedding or a corporate event and you're using the microphones for, let's say, speeches and things of that nature, if you are using those in conjunction with the recording, the direct audio from the microphone is also captured on the recording, so that can be synced up with the videographer later, which
brilliant.
is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Let's go back to our menu now. What's really, really cool about the Prime Series is how we handle the key features. And if you can hear now, I've got my key lock on. Let's turn this up a tiny bit. Let's see how well this performs when we start to shift the key around. So let's go to my deck 1 now, and let's go to +20. So you can hear there the whole track is retained, the bass is nice and warm, there's no artifacts, very powerful. But what's more than that, I can actually real-time shift these keys around. Let's tap the key here, and you'll see at the top we've got a brand new box that's appeared. So what I can do now is real-time pitch my key up and down.
Okay, yeah, brilliant.
Nice. And again, completely non-destructively. Another nice feature as well, we can actually key sync to the opposing deck. We simply hold down the key lock for 2 seconds, and our keys are matched on each deck.
Okay.
Now here's another great feature for mobile DJs, the zone out feature right at the top here. If I press this, you see now we have a message on the screen which says select a playlist. With the zone out, we can send a dedicated playlist to a separate room via the XLRs at the back. So if I go to library now, go to my playlist, and let's say this playlist here, we tap center zone. Let's go to deck 4, and this will then play separately to, this could be something like a bar area, a terraced area.
Yeah.
So you can have like another chilled out playlist vibe. Very powerful. So you can hear that's completely separate from the master output.
So this is a unique feature that only this product's ever had. So
yeah, you don't have to go, building your own zone systems. You've got it built in right there. And as well, it's handled by the low and high EQ at the top and the master, so they're completely separate from the master output. Now I'm going to go back to the playlist now because there's something else we've added for the Prime series, which is real-time playlist management. So let's tap this icon here, and you can see we can now create playlists and crates on the fly. So let's create a brand new playlist here.
Yep.
Let's call it TS for Total Sounds. And the cool thing is I can batch export multiple tracks to a new playlist. Again, this is all without a laptop, which is really, really cool. Now then, let's go to more kind of library talk, because as far as media storage goes, we have 2 USBs at the top, SD as well, an additional 2 USBs at the back here, one of which is dedicated for charging.
Okay.
We also have inbuilt a SATA docking drive. So currently I'm using a 1TB SSD drive with this.
Okay.
So if I go to menu and press source, you see I have my drive 1 internal. Let's go here. Here is my 1TB worth of music. Of course, the great thing about this, your library is in situ.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about losing sticks or SD cards. And the great thing is as well, you can keep topping this up using the USB cable.
Yep.
And also, you can format it directly from the Prime 4.
Excellent.
And another cool feature we implemented on this is, at the rear here, you won't be able to see it, but there's actually a Cat5 output, Ethernet. And we have 3 different software partners. We have SoundSwitch, we have Resolume, and Timecode. So we can run the Prime 4 directly to our lighting software and have our mapping be as simple or as complex as you like.
Okay.
All from the Prime 4.
Yeah.
Very, very tightly integrated with lighting packages, basically. And as you can see, we have our effects bank. We've got 14 digital effects straight from the X1800.
Which you have on demo as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And we also have our sweep effects as well. So we've got our filter, our echo, our wash. Now if you want to tweak any of the mixer settings, we simply hit menu and then we go to utility, and all of our go-to mixer settings will be there. Okay. So we can change the EQ type to, let's say, bleed or full kill.
Yep.
And important things like our resonance control as well. Very cool, very functional. So mic integration, obviously Denon's famous for having great mic integration. We've got mic 1 and 2 dedicated on and off, and also a dedicated EQ per channel, dedicated mic echo on and off, and a mic level on the echo level on the microphone as well. As I mentioned before, if you're in record mode, these will be directly bounced to your record session.
Okay.
Direct audio.
Yeah.
Really cool. And again, it's Denon, so it's built on that legacy of having something that's roadworthy, because obviously this is going to be very popular with the mobile guys. But not only that, it's going to be a great introduction to the Prime ecosystem.
Yes.
There's so many features from the Prime SE5000 that you'll find on here as well.
Yeah.
And in terms of the integration with third parties, we can have via Engine Prime, which is our desktop music management software, we can have Tractor library import, Serato library import, iTunes import.
Yep.
Also there's Rekordbox import as well.
Yep.
I can approach the Prime 4 with a Rekordbox stick, import my library, and my cue points and playlists will be retained.
Brilliant.
But also, all those tracks will be auto-analysed on the fly.
Yeah.
And that's a one-time only process. So I could go between, let's say, an SE, Prime 4, and I'll have to repeat that process again.
Yep.
Very, very powerful system, built around our quad-core processor, basically. So let's go back to the menu now. If we go to our preferences, again, you'll find all your go-to settings here. If we're using this in 4-deck mode, we can customise this even further. We can choose our deck wheel colour.
Yep.
And the cool thing about that is if we set this to red, you'll notice the cue is also changed to red as well, so it follows along. Let's keep this on purple now. And a real popular from the SE5000 feature is the beautiful artwork here. You can also have your own custom artwork in there too. And as far as fail-safes go, always one of my favourites. Let's go back to the menu, go to my source, go to Prime 1 stick.
Yep.
If someone pulls a stick, or if a stick gets accidentally pulled, the whole track is retained. I can still manipulate it.
Yeah. So you still get full control on that, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. So I can just take back my stick, in it goes, go back to source, and then just carry on as usual.
Yeah.
So that's a real quick wrap up of the Prime 4. Really feature filled, and again, great for mobile DJs and great for people who are looking to get into the Prime ecosystem. And it's going to be available from Total Sounds.
Excellent. Thanks, Matt.
No worries.
Cheers, guys, for listening and watching. Any questions, leave underneath in the comments box or give us a call 01189 510050. Cheers, guys.